May profits be upon you. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Good to see you. You're trading with RT Money, representing Lions Den FX. All right, come check us out. Now, we're going to take a look at Aussie US dollar, Aussie dollar, US dollar. All right, and first thing we're going to do is look at the RT Money meter. Did not update it last week. All right, I was taking it easy last week. All right, the NFP week is a good day, a good week to leave alone, really. So I didn't want to encourage anybody to force trades or whatever. So 2 weeks ago, the US dollar was at 5.85, ranked number one. It's still ranked number one, but now it's at 6.39 2 weeks later. That shows an upward swing in momentum, All right. If we go to the Aussie dollar, ranked number two. Oh, that was 2 weeks ago. This week, well, it was ranked at we're ranked number two at 0.43, kind of neutral, right? Now it's ranked number three with the CAD overtaking it for the number two spot, but it is at 0.38. So it's basically stayed the same, that neutral status. So the US dollar got a little stronger against it. Now, you know, I usually like to match the strongest against the weakest, right? This is neutral, but it is compared with the US dollar. You know, there is no comparison. The US dollar is much stronger. So I'm going to favor it, at least for the short term. At least for the short term, I'm going to look at US dollar strength against it. Now, if we go to the Aussie dollar time frame, monthly time frame, the monthly time frame now, all right, if I can get my mouth right, what we can see is bearishness, right? Lower lows, lower highs, lower low, lower high. I believe the lower high has been established. What am I looking for? I'm looking for price to go lower, to quite potentially take out that low to make a lower low. That's what I'm looking for, right? But I'm watching price consolidate around here, you know, get stronger, then weaker, then stronger, then weaker. It's doing a bunch of nothing, all right? But what I'm watching now, because these are monthly candles, all right, I'm looking at how did the prior month close? It closed bullishly. Look how it left that wick behind. Look at the candle. All right, it's moving bullishly. However, it's coming behind, and I want you to notice this because candlesticks are important. All right, it made a very, come on, man, it made a very strong bearish engulfer here, man. All right, and when you see that bearish candle overtake the top, a complete engulfment of the previous candle range, all right, going over top and then following through the bottom, through the low, right? You know, that's a very strong candle. There's very strong momentum, right? Now, price did go lower, pull back up, and I expect this the bullish trading range to be tested, because this is forming an order block, and you want to see order blocks get mitigated, right? Especially when you see this bearish engulfing pattern. You look for that base candle, the bullish one, to be tested, and that's exactly what happened. All right, so we don't get too giddy when we see price starting to swing up here and everything. No, that's not what we do. What we do is we say, oh, well, we expected it, all right, because this is forming a zone of supply. Now, if we go to the weekly, can we glean some better information? Well, what we can see is price came up here and took out that high, right? Took out this high for liquidity, right? This is after breaking those structures to the downside, all right, leaving relative equal lows, all right? Price comes up, takes out the liquidity from the high, all right, mitigates this bearish, this zone of supply, all right, and starts coming down. Now, what we want to notice in this leg of structure is it taking out supply? Demand. Is it taking out demand zones? Yes. Look at this demand. It took it out. It's legitimate because it took out these highs. It broke this structure. All right. It made a higher high. This is a legitimate demand zone, and it took it right out. Zang, bang. What happened here? This is the origin of this impulsive leg of structure. All right. And price took it out. All right. That's another demand zone taken out. What does that mean? Supply is in control. The bears are in control. Sellers are in control. Now you see price have a rebound over here. Why did it have a rebound? Just look over to the left and we'll see why. Did we run into the only reason why price changes direction is because it ran into a zone of supply or demand. All right. Come all the way over here. We can see a nice demand zone, right? So that's something that we want to keep in mind. Okay. Now, price came pretty well into that. It came down to the 50%, the median threshold, right? The median threshold of this zone. So when it comes back down to it, maybe price has a better chance of breaking through as opposed to reversing, right? We had a sweep of this high. We had a sweep of liquidity. Let's go down to the daily and we can see this up close. All right, we have a sweep of this liquidity. This was a legitimate zone of what? Supply, of course, right? And we came up, took out the top, but we didn't break through. We didn't break structure. We took out the zone though. So what does that mean? We got a situation where this may be a price may flip. All right, the zone may flip from supply being in control to demand being in control. All right, so as price pulls back here, as it closed bearishly on Friday, all right, I'm looking for some more short-term bearishness to, as it continues this this movement. All right, and what I'm trying to figure is where would it turn? All right, there is an unmitigated zone of supply up here. All right, and that is and it's imbalanced. So I'm definitely looking for price to come up here. All right, I believe after hitting this zone, a monthly and weekly zone of demand, I believe we're going to see some follow through with this bullish momentum. All right, we have bullish momentum. This is bullish order flow. So I am looking for longs for a higher probability trade as opposed to shorts. We're going to get some short term, I believe we're going to get some short term bearishness because the dollar received that boost. But the Aussie has been holding neutral for a few weeks now. So let's go to the 4-hour. We can see higher highs and higher lows in this internal structure here. All right, we took out this high. All right, I'm looking for price to quite possibly, and this would be a good place I would look first. This would be the first place I look for. This is a demand zone. All right, a 4-hour demand zone. Let's put that there. All right, I'm looking for price to do one of these numbers and then continue up higher. All right, can you dig it? Can you dig it? Now, this is an if price does this, then I'll do that. All right, just like with the Euro USD, check out that video. I just put it out prior to this one. Check out the pound USD. The video I just put out prior to this one. All right, what you're going to see is the same thing in Aussie USD. Short-term bearishness because of that US dollar push it got boost it got last week. with the news, with the NFP and all, and the payroll, jobless claims and all that good stuff. All right, and the what the Fed is talking about as far as being aggressive with raising the rate and on all that good stuff. That U.S. dollar for the short term is going to be stronger, right? And I'm looking for a price to either turn here, or if it breaks through this low, fills in this this small gap here, I'm looking for price to come down to here. Oh yeah, because this is an unmitigated zone of demand as well. All right, and we see how price move very bullishly here. All right, so if price makes it through this low, I'm looking for price to turn here. I am looking for short-term bearishness followed by longer-term bullishness. All right, and I think it has good reason to come up here. All right, and we just took out liquidity here, so this looks like a prime candidate. All right, do I think price will end up coming all the way down here? I think that's less likely because we just mitigated a zone that is monthly and weekly, and that's very strong. So I'm looking for a little more follow through to the upside, at least to this zone of supply. All right, I hope you're able to follow that. Leave a comment if you're not, if you got some questions. All right, and if you enjoyed this video, hey, leave a like. Why not? All right, and subscribe and let your friends know, hey man, this guy's giving some good analysis, or not. You know, if you think I'm not doing it, then do the opposite. Do what you want to do, man. But I'm hoping that you subscribe and spread the good news, and just leave a like for my efforts, okay? And I'm going to leave 2 videos on your screen right now. All right, those are the 2 videos I put out prior to this one. All right, for the weekly, for the forecast, forecasting for the week that is coming. All right, and I hope to see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.